The best ever sex is what you've already had, and you can like that is
So it's going. So let me get this straight. It's going.
Never gonna be better, mate.
No. I'm saying right now.
Goes all down here from here, mate.
That's not what I'm saying.
Could it get any longer?
Welcome, everyone. We are back on Wafflin, and finally, it's all three of us lads. We have Theo back in the building. He's been smashing the beers. Woo! He's been holding back the tears. No,
that was actually quite good.
That's quality.
I'm gonna make that when he's saying.
So it's good to have him back. Obviously, he's alive. Some people were saying that. Like, is he? Well, another.
Is he dead?
No one said that. But at least it's all of us boys back. I mean, you know, the views have been plummeting since Theo's gone.
What you're saying is you need...
Mate,
no,
we've realised how much we need you. You know, we did our episode where it was just me and Luke. Yeah, it was good, it was nice, but it wasn't Wafflin.
And I'm not even joking. Weller messaged me, I think, before the second episode without you. And he's like, mate, what do we do if he's not back next week? Like, do we just pull the season?
Yeah, because
like,
it's like...
Weller wanted to end it without you.
No pressure, Theo, to come back or anything like that.
We haven't held you against your will here.
No, it's all good, it's all good. I didn't watch the episode you two did, by the way. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, why?
I did watch your mum episode.
You read the comments.
Your mum?
Oh, no, I read the comments of your episode. Yeah, they were really nice.
Well, what were people saying?
This is the best episode yet. Theo just really makes it really shit every time he talks.
No, right. But here's the thing. This is what we were saying. What we were saying downstairs is that I think the podcast you and I did was good. It was a good podcast. It wasn't waffling though.
No. And that is the
wasn't.
thing. Like, the ultimate thing about this, you know, this entire podcast, whatever it is that you guys are watching or listening to right now, is like, we are your buddies, and the banter we're having, right, is like something that you guys could join in with. And I think that is only present when it's all three of us. Like, you can't, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, one of us on our own, two of us, it's good, but we want to create that environment where it's like you guys are in the room with us, having a laugh, joking, whether it's good, bad, evil, ugly, doesn't matter. And now we finally have it back. So guys, hit the like rating button right now, because we are ecstatic.
Mate, even last night, like every time someone comes up in the street now, it's just waffling this, waffling
that.
that.
Mate, 100% as
It's
well.
just the lads on top, and the girls as well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's a diverse audience. And like, we were, I mean, I was at the beach today. Yeah, literally every comment, well, that I hear from people is, oh yeah, I watched the podcast, waffling. What? I said, ye know, in six-a-side football today, and the other team captain laughed.
Because he knew.
He knew.
He
was
knew.
like, haha.
So why the views gone down then?
Oh, I don't know. No. I think it's because we've become too available. It's like when we were sort of not doing it every week in, week out, it was like, oh, it was spontaneous. It was like you didn't know. It wasn't just like taken for granted. Whereas I think now we've overkilled it. Everyone hates us.
Couple episodes. No, actually, I think this is the reason right here.
Go on.
COVID sort of got like...
Coke?
No one said anything about Coke. I said COVID.
Yeah.
Coke?
I thought you said, Coke.
What?
Our viewers have been smashing too
No,
much.
COVID happened, and then it sort of like left, and then like everyone... Sorry, yes, forgotten how to do this. I think people have started going outside and like living life more.
What, rather than sitting listening to podcasts?
Well, as in when we were doing it and it was doing well, everyone was literally forced to stay inside.
Oh yeah, they had no choice.
Exactly.
No, but we are doing well. Here's the thing.
Oh yeah, no, don't get us wrong. We're doing fantastic.
Yeah, we are. We're fucking brilliant.
I'm doing fantastic.
And we still like. I still feel like the audience that we have are as dedicated.
No, yeah, well, the true ones, the ones that are sticking around, I mean, we love you through and through.
And actually, speaking of them,
yeah,
if they're not watching, following us on Spotify, please do.
Yeah, because we want to get a Spotify deal where they give us like £1 million.
Spotify.
Like, it's going to be real.
Then we'll be here forever.
Yeah, then we'll do it forever and ever. And
we will Spotify.
Yeah.
We'll never stop.
But big news coming up next weekend. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. You're going to watch it?
He's going to win.
You're going to watch Joe Weller present the whole thing?
I'm excited for that. I'm very, very excited to present
Really?
it. So it's a 6 a.m. job, and
yeah,
we all know how you fared well the last time you stayed
up. Yeah, but
up.
are you going to do loads of gear and stay up and watch it?
Where has this come from that I'm a gearhead? Because that's definitely not true. You can't say that.
I didn't say it, Tom, keep it in.
I can't do the 6 a.m. fights. I can't do them.
But why?
I am doing this 6 a.m. fight.
Yeah,
I'd be better off going to sleep at like 9 o'clock and waking up for the fight.
Support your brother.
Yeah, like I'm going to be... I mean, I don't know if any other YouTubers on there with me. Like Bazinga sometimes does it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Bazinga sometimes does it. And I think it would be phenomenal if we were, you know, there was multiple YouTube faces on it. But if he's not, he's not.
Do you think he'll do it though?
No, I reckon like True Geordie said, if Logan Paul lands a punch, like that's a extremely successful outing for him. Like lands a singular punch. This is like the greatest geezer ever. And even still, like he'll be like ridiculous, like Floyd Mayweather will be.
There's only one loser coming out of this. That's Floyd. Like,
What? Because he just embarrasses himself.
Well, he wins, and everyone was like, "Yeah, obviously he was going to win," or it all goes tits
Yeah,
up.
but hasn't he got a fat paycheck?
Yeah, and he's all about he's money Mayweather, mate. That's what he's about.
He's a fucking moron. That's what he is. He's the greatest boxer of all time, but outside the ring, he is a moron.
What? Made loads of money. I mean, he does.
He's 50 years old and just uploads videos of strippers.
Is he 50?
Yeah, he is like 50, or he's 40, so I don't even know. But yeah, it's ridiculous. And then obviously just announced Jake Paul against Tyrone Woodley, I believe it is. Is that his name? Have I butchered that? I don't know.
UFC,
but
right?
bottom line is, I don't know anything about this geezer he's like got a fight with.
High level
all,
UFC.
Yeah, all that's been really confirmed in my eyes is that this is a legit motherfucker. That could absolutely, mate, he's a badass jackass and he fucks up. Oh, no,
Stop. Never do that again.
no, but he's here to cause pain and bring the fury. No, so,
Trying to get that DAZN deal?
yeah. Oh, there we go.
Like
They
what
got
I
me.
got.
But the bottom line is here, I mean, Road to Shore tweeted it out himself. He said, look, if Jake Paul beats this geezer, like, we can't actually chat shit about him.
Mate,
like,
the
just
world will
can't.
come to an end. Like, if Jake Paul wins, like, he's just conquered the earth.
Yeah.
Like, everyone hates him. But I feel like the tides are slowly changing towards Jake Paul.
What, people...
I think people find him funny. They find him a shithouse.
I think I'm actually leaning towards that as well. I'm like, shit.
You love him.
No, I do not love him at all. I'm
Still bitter you lost to Joe Weller, mate.
No, shut up. No, I feel like he's more of like I understand that Jake Paul is now a character and that he's actually just taking the piss.
I've been every interview I've done. I've said, mate, he is portraying the villain.
Like,
he wants you to hate him because he played like he's just
literally,
a pantomime.
He's the biggest shithouser there is.
Yeah, it's fucking jokes,
It's
mate.
actually quite funny.
No, it is. He's literally.
He wins.
When you see everyone like going, "Oh, I hate him," it's like, oh, fucking wake up. Yeah, like.
What, so who would you back if he did fight JJ?
What?
On like a personal level?
No one said anything about
no one said anything about
on like a
him.
personal level. Because, I mean, you know both of them personally.
Oh, I would prefer to JJ to win as a
okay.
human being. But my thing in boxing is always... No, my thing in boxing is may the best man win. Whoever deserves it, I want to win. I don't want there to be some shithousery where... Like when like there's a bad refereeing decision or something like that, and that's what decides it. Or like the points getting taken off in the Logan fight. It wasn't like a conclusive. I want it to be the winner is clear and he deserves it and it's yes. And hopefully both of them like would fight well. But anyways, enough on YouTube boxing. I think we bring it back to Wafflin.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about why you've been away.
What?
What? No.
Guys, honestly, I've been so great.
No, because I mean like... Do we quickly, briefly touch on that? Because a lot of our loyal viewers will be going, where has Theo
I've
been?
had a lot of questions, yeah.
Yeah, like, is he left the podcast? Does he hate the Wafflin Mafia? Like, what is going on?
Can you like explain?
What? You want me to explain?
Yeah, otherwise you know what will happen with me.
So...
We can say it in a sentence and then move on.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
say it in a sentence.
So Theo is a single man. Can we say that?
Oh shit.
That's,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Keep.
Done. Right. So, we didn't have to say it like that. That was fucking...
How else did you want me?
You said it in a less of a damning statement.
Well, that's...
Right, bro.
Yeah, fine.
Right. Yeah, mate, it was just fucking...
No, but that's
No,
what...
it needed to happen.
There is
Really
no,
even
there's
like
no,
that?
There's no other way to word that.
I'd say like, oh yeah, Theo's broken up with his girlfriend. Right, move on. Anyways.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Same thing. Same thing.
Theo
No,
is
no,
a
no.
lonely...
I never said lonely.
He's like, oh fuck!
Raw.
So...
No, that yeah, it's just weird that it's like on camera, you know, like it is actually yeah.
Does it feel
Yeah.
weird? Like, obviously, because you're in this, like, social space where you sort of feel like you have to confirm and
Wait, do
deny...
you want to take, like, do you want to
No,
cut?
character.
You
Just
can't.
keep talking.
Yeah.
just having to, like, confirm and deny relationships. That seems like a weird concept to me.
Yeah. What's in like regarding relationships in the
because-
public eye? Well, this is the thing. Like, this is something like obviously entering into my new relationship with my girlfriend. Yeah, no. Basically, like I was thinking, oh yeah, do I want to put that out in the public eye? Like, as in, do you want to? I mean, doing, normal things like going to the beach today. Normal relationships, well, like not in the public eye is what I'm saying, would just maybe post a selfie. But then it's like, if someone in the public eye does that, you're basically directing or opening up a massive door to either, send that the world can now, or your following can now send that person whatever they want. It's almost like you're opening up your relationship and your privacy in a way to a fucking massive people, which isn't natural. So it's sort of like, that's where I've been a little bit tentative. But now obviously in a situation when it ends, like in this, it's like, it's almost like something needs to be said, because otherwise it's because it's something we talk about on the podcast, for example, loads about your guys, all of our relationships.
It would seem weird if we were just beating around the bush and it was sort of like, all right, we can't mention anything about girlfriends, but like we normally always would, but but it's weirder for us to not just say it.
It all makes sense why so many people now just like don't put their relationship online, because you're just going to get judged, or like you have this weird pressure to like say what happened. Like I've gone silent for like 2.5 weeks and I've not said anything. Just stopped uploading for 2.5 weeks because I couldn't go on camera. That's why I haven't been here, if you're wondering. But I was having panic attacks at the thought of going on camera.
But that's like understandably so, because bruv, it's like it is that where it is a private thing in your life, and now feeling like, oh my God, there's an expectation of where I need to justify what's gone on or even tell anyone. Like that is such a mental weird, and no wonder it is like made you feel a bit fucked.
It was the thought of just having to pretend that I was happy.
Yeah, but that's the thing on Wafflin, mate. This is what this is all about. It's like, it is about being authentic, real, and it doesn't matter whether you're performing well or okay. Like, think how many of therapy sessions we've had on here.
It's just one of them where, like, not to get deep or anything, but fuck it, Like, I just never thought you could actually feel pain like that.
Yeah,
like, I was actually like my body was in pain. This is a bit shit, but fuck it, it's not even. My resting heart rate went up by 13. I was like, shit.
As in just naturally?
Just naturally, yeah. Because I was under so much stress.
Yeah, you're on edge the whole time. But it does do that to you, especially. And I think,
mate, yeah, like they say that love, being in love, falling out of love, is the same sort of like up and down on your brain as a drug addict, like a heavy like heroin addict, like the hit of dopamine, but then the absolute like downs and then ups, and then the way everything is destabilized. Like, so you're going through like almost right now what a fucking heroin addict recoverer would go through, like a 7 year heroin addict. Like that is basically the equivalent of what this would be.
Yeah, that's also what I just wanted to touch on is like, this is your first ever breakup.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, major.
For like someone that when it's actual like love.
Yeah.
And B, it was 7 years. Like that's a long time.
Yeah, and like it is amicable. Like, so don't like it's nice.
Yeah. That like no beef.
But
these things happen in life, and
mate, just like I've said on this podcast before, like if I was ever to break up, like I'd be like heartless and like just cut off. Fuck, you never know until you're in the situation.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
all talk until you just experience it. You're like, oh, so this is what depression feels like, and it's just a constant cloud of like, cause like, when I like broke down in tears and like with the whole injury shit, like that's nothing. That makes me realize like that right there is a fucking pussy wimp. I was like, nothing coming to you.
But
it's just there's levels to it.
100%, but it's almost like it's good that you've almost allowed yourself to have that time to sort of like fucking have that, like, whereas what a lot of people may try and do is just brush it under the carpet and move on, and then it's sort of deep within there. But you've almost purged the fucking feeling.
That's exactly what Luke did. You were telling me.
I had that with because I was with Ruth before, obviously, and we broke up and now we're back together. But the first time we broke up and I was like, yeah, what a weight off my shoulder. For like a month, I was just like, I am fine. And then one day I realised, no, you're actually not. And I was just like a mess. So like all I did was hold everything in until it just one day just erupted. And I think like you've gone down the right path to just get it out of the way, because they literally say it is like a grieving process.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, mate. And I like how many steps are there to grief? I swear down, you do feel every single one as well.
I was actually Googling it.
Yeah.
I was actually Googling it.
Oh, I'd do that.
I was like, right, am I in this? Have I hit the anger yet? Oh, no, that's coming. Like, because it is just that actual roller coaster.
Also, like, you want the whole process to be over in a matter of days.
Oh.
I mean, I've spoken to you a lot. I haven't really sugarcoated anything for you because the worst thing, like someone could say is like, oh yeah, you'll be all right next week or something. And it's a long process to like try and shift your whole life.
Yeah.
Now, Gazinis, hello. I've got a little sponsorship message for all of you people watching, listening, whatever you're doing. Basically, today's sponsorship message is going to be from Free Trade. They are very loyal to us, and they are a phenomenal application for investing, making your money do some work. And obviously, they're giving you a little bit of free money, essentially, with an offer that they're communicating to you through us. I'm going to quickly say it. If you go to freetrade.io/wafflin and register and fund your account, you will randomly get allocated a free share worth between £3 and £200. Mate, like that's just quality. Could basically be free 200 quid to you if you withdraw the money from, that share. So, yeah, obviously they are completely safe. They pass all the tests and they've won multiple awards. Yeah.
They are legit.
Well said, Theo. Well said, Mo man.
And we've all said on here before, if you've got a bit of spare cash to play around with, investing in the stock market is not the least wise thing. If you do your research, be sensible with your money, make it work.
As I've always said, you should have invested in Facebook 10 years ago.
You should have invested in Facebook. Yeah. Well, yeah, there we go. And this could be your little sign, your door to get into it. So, but I will say, obviously, disclaimer, don't forget, when you invest, your capital is at risk. The value of investments can go up as well as down, and you may receive back less than your original investment. With that in mind, remember, freetrade.io/wafflin to get that special potential free money. All right, link is in the description. Back away the show.
But it's true though. Everyone just tells me like keep yourself busy, and like in the first like week and a half, 2 weeks, I was like, I couldn't move. I lost so much weight. I couldn't eat. My body shut down. But then you sort of wake up one day and you're like, right, I need to just try and go out for a walk or a run. I'm slowly getting back into exercise because I've focused now on. I've got a triathlon coming up in August. I'm just using that as my number one goal of like, I don't have goals to upload or anything like that. If it happens, it happens. Well, I've got a Trent video coming out, but that was filmed ages ago.
Like, Alexander Arnold.
Yeah, nice Trent.
Fuck, that's a huge video.
So he got his signed shirt.
Fuck me.
Luckily, he's got in the England squad.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have stunk. But, I'm using that triathlon as like a personal goal. Like, this is when I'm going to be ready.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have that sort of goal, like, and working towards something. I mean, I think we've spoken about it before, like when depression or whatever, like having something to work towards, whether it be if I get up and get myself a glass of water, that's aiming towards something, towards getting me out of bed, and then which could then lead to
weirdly, we spoke about that before. That was your last episode, wasn't it? Like we were speaking about that thing of sort of like being in one of those holes where you think you just have to set yourself little goals.
But mate, yeah, like I've seen my friends go through stuff like this. I have this weird way of thinking where I tried to explain it to you before, didn't I? About like, I always see myself in like a third person type thing. Like I'm very aware of life. So I try and, because I know what people have been through. Like you try and force yourself not to do their mistakes. But it's so hard to just stay in bed till 2 p.m.
So hard to stay in bed.
To not stay in bed.
Oh, to not stay in bed. Yeah, to not.
Like, I've seen so many of my friends gone through similar or situations like this that I'm trying not to follow in their footsteps. It's
because I guess you want to, like, the idea of doing anything is like fuck that.
Oh, the worst.
And also, obviously, that's through, like, I mean, obviously, I've experienced that in ways, but as in, like, as a result of this, never. So it's almost like where, like you were saying about your friends that you observed, and you were like, oh, just fuck. I remember in points, like when we've seen people like resorting to drink, drugs, all of that stuff, and you're like, fucking get your shit together. Now, I guess, you're realising, fuck, that's why I understand more.
It's so hard.
I didn't drink for 2 weeks.
What, so water? Or like
alcohol.
I was gonna say,
but I went
dead man.
Yeah, I died. No, I forced myself to go out.
Yeah.
After obviously a while, and I went on these nights out not drinking, so I knew if I drunk, it would have been curtains for me.
Yeah.
It's so hard to empathize with people in this situation if you haven't been through it yourself, or to even sympathize with them, because it like if you haven't like really experienced that feeling, it in any situation it almost seems pathetic, but until you're actually there and you're like this is the worst thing in the world, only then can you start to understand like why other people go down these certain little holes when it happens to them. So I'm saying, like, you looking back at your friends and like, yeah, you're probably...
Well, and I know eventually I'll be all right. It's just a matter of time. So the more I do now, the more I grieve. Don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, but like, without like going into too much detail, like, no matter what anyone says to me, like in the first 2 weeks, like, in one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mate. And how many times did I say that on the phone to you? I was like, everything I'm saying is not going to mean anything. Because
this is like a very specific thing, but like, I don't want to go into it for obvious reasons, but fuck, I knew this was going to happen.
But yeah, like,
mate, I was literally just like last 2 weeks, like I've never had a panic attack before, and it was I couldn't understand what was happening. So I'm so in control of like my mind and like my body. I'm like, always in control. I never lose it, and you just can't. I couldn't help it. Yeah. I actually used my inhaler.
Well, yeah. No.
Luckily, I got it.
It's like it's mental. Like, as in, it's a complete withdrawal.
Mate, like I always thought
as well.
I said to you, like, I could always understand this stuff. No, I thought I understood it.
Yeah,
I didn't understand it.
Because it's fair to say you're in a, like, when the breakup happened, I think we're fair to say you weren't really expecting a breakup.
No.
So like there was shock also on your behalf. So like maybe it even took a bit of time to register what was going on, and
yeah, it was very much like a death.
Death.
That's how it felt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
we go from 7 years to nothing.
Yeah, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm. Don't get me wrong. Like it's been what, 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Back on camera after 3 weeks. I think I like to think I'm strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think I am. Even though I think I'm really weak, and that's how it feels like. Everyone keeps saying, "You're so strong, Theo. How do you do it?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't. What is strong? What is? I don't know. Like, it's just like I'm trying to get on with life and not let it ruin me. Because at first, it ruined me.
You're pretty mudded.
What?
Let's be honest.
Shit myself.
But that brings me
Shut yourself.
I did shit myself. But like, no, actually, I will say one thing. I always thought, like, I don't expect anyone to care for me. Like, it's quite a weird thing. Like, I don't really expect anyone to care for me. Like, I'll look after myself. Like, you don't need to look out for me. I'll be all right. We were on a night out, and obviously we were drinking and whatnot. I finally started drinking at this point. And, like, we were with my friends, and the girls started acting all weird.
The girls? What, on the night out with you?
Yeah, we're like, why are they acting like, what are they doing? Like, they're going to a house party, but there are no house parties. It's COVID. Like, why are you going to a house party? We're like, what the fuck is going on here?
What they were saying, why are you going to a house party?
They were, like, planning. They're like, we're leaving. We're going to a house party. But, but in an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Right.
They're just acting, like, a bit sus.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I've ordered some drinks to go downstairs to get them. They're like, you're not leaving. I was like, what? You're not leaving the flat, Theo. Okay, this is really weird. Now, this is getting very dodgy. And then the lights go off.
Yeah.
The music comes on.
Yeah.
There's a bang on the door. In walks a torch.
What?
I was like, is that the Fed? That's a guy in a police uniform. Oh, no.
What?
That's a guy in a police uniform.
Yeah.
We can't leave the flat, Joe.
Wasn't
what have
the
they got?
Stripper!
It's a male fucking stripper.
For you!
He had a massive dong in his face.
What? Sorry, you had a cock in your face. Just suck him off.
What? Why would he do that?
Did he put whipped cream? You know,
He didn't know he did.
Did he?
You know, like the videos. You
So much whipped cream. I had to hold his boxers, and he goes to me, bro.
Bro.
And he's actually a geezer, to be fair. I was like, good job, mate. But he goes, bro, when you're ready, let go. And I'll drop the flag. I've never seen a cock so big in my life. It was about that long. He spent 10 minutes pumping it up outside.
What? Pumping it
like
up?
a dick pump.
What do you mean dick pump?
They exist.
He pumps his dick.
You could pump a dick up.
What, to make it bigger?
Yeah.
Also,
Yes. Yes.
Wait, get on
I don't know if it works like a balloon or like if it's air or blood. I'm not sure how it works, but Jesus
You can't
Christ.
pump air into your cock.
Wait, honestly, if you saw that, you would have thought, fucking hell. Do you want to see the video?
What, have you got a video?
you started doing like POV shots.
Obviously not. Actually, ironically, I had the backseat view, so I didn't see it till 10
What, you
minutes
were
after.
like shagging his ass?
No one said that.
So what were you doing to him?
But the whole point of this... No, I was sitting on the chair. And
I think the guy was just like,
Strip.
sort of like rubbing his cock in
Wait,
his
No,
face.
he wasn't rubbing his cock in my face.
Wait, so did you...
I was on the chair.
Yeah.
And he was dancing. And the crowd
Yeah.
were watching the front. And I just had this...
What's... so you're in a club on just a
Not
chair?
in a club, no. Just round of buddies.
Oh, just round some guys out. And then there's now just this cock in your face.
Yeah.
And you're sucking it. What? No. What? This is all to get you off of your girlfriend?
No, it was good banter. It was funny. It was
just banter.
It sounded a bit dodgy, but actually it was hilarious. Right? It was very funny. But the whole point I'm making is, let's bring it back to the start. Right, guys?
It's nice to see that
It
people
was
care for you.
the fact was is that all the girls and the friends are like, shit, they're actually like going out.
What will make Theo feel better?
A male fucking.
We know what he likes.
But my point is that it touched me.
What did?
Seeing them actually care and trying to make a funny situation out of a really, really horrible situation.
But I think that's honestly the moral of the story. Like, even though undoubtedly the grieving process and all of that and almost like really feeling those feelings, you know, the negative ones is key to almost releasing them, to almost make lighthearted and make banter and almost have a laugh is a great therapy as well and necessary.
I'd rather people do that than fucking beat around the bush.
Be like, oh, are you okay, Theo? Calm down.
Like, are you okay? Like, how do I answer that? Obviously, I'm not fucking okay, but I'm trying to have a good time.
Well, that was actually going to be my next question. Is like,
are you okay?
Obviously, we've been no, we've been bantering you like a fair amount.
Yeah,
as like you guys would probably imagine.
Yeah, come on.
I was gonna say like,
me as well.
How do you cope with that well? Like, do you find that a good way to actually process all these feelings?
My brother. I've been bantered my whole life, so I can take it.
No. But
I actually prefer it. It's actually quite, I can laugh about it.
Because I feel like certainly when like maybe I'm giving you banter, it's so we can both have a laugh at the situation, sort of be like, it's like you can still enjoy little moments within this whole thing.
It's very much so
about
like
anything.
It's very much so like the ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And then like sort of like, but then you laugh at the fact that I'm sad as well. But I enjoy it. I do actually enjoy. I'd rather people banter me than fucking be like, you know, step on eggshells around me.
Are you gonna become a shagger?
Well, I really don't think that's gonna happen right now.
I keep hearing obviously people be like, oh yeah, you need to just get out and fuck birds. You need to just shag and fuck them all.
Where's this aggression coming from?
No, just, you know. But anyways, I feel like I keep saying to you, I'm like, Theo, don't do anything you don't actually want to do.
No,
because like the idea of going out and just like, you know, getting in that situation with a girl, and the next thing you know, like Weller's in your head, rent free, like going, oh come on Theo, perform now. Don't not get a boner.
I think I will not struggle with that.
Just imagine my face
getting a rod on.
You want me to think about you weirdly.
I think you get a thrill out of that.
You actually probably get
it's
off
like
on
a
it.
control thing.
You wank over it.
When we get viewers sending, going, oh yeah, Weller was rent free in my head as I was.
And you wank over it.
No, it was more of just, I was just trying to be funny. But anyways, yeah. So
I'm much more focused on. I don't get me wrong. I've been out quite a lot recently. Couple of 4 a.m.s in a row. Won't lie. But it's just nice being around friends.
Yeah.
And drinking. Like I've started drinking again, and I do enjoy it.
What, heavy on the drink?
No, not that heavy.
You know what it used to be like on the old drink?
No, my first drink after the 2-week sobriety.
Yeah.
Was on the final game of the season. You know, the final day. Which, by the way, I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
You know, we had that Fantasy Premier League.
Yeah.
And it was bottom 2 pay for the meal.
Yeah, you won.
No, I came out of the bottom 2. The most monumental thing, I saved myself about $2,000.
That is actually so incredible, and I can't believe you fucking...
You can
hated that story.
No.
But it's actually the craziest
It's
fucking
really
thing. You
good.
don't understand FPL.
No, I do.
I made up a 48-point gap on the final day. Any FPL geezers will know that is insane.
No, I do appreciate that, and I do. I was just quickly looking for a question from the Buxton Army. I mean... Fucking Wafflin well, they've gone back to the Buxton since you're not here. Now you're back. It's the Wafflin Mafia.
Before we move on, one quick thing though. Like I had a lot of messages, and a lot of people were actually really caring. So I appreciate every single one of you, and I am okay.
And
I am okay. Obviously, I'm not okay, but I'm okay.
So boys, I was on Instagram the other day, and I came across this video. Now I'm going to play it into the microphone. It's just a girl speaking.
Okay.
Right? And then I want you to give me your thoughts.
All right, everyone join in.
A walk is a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. Oh. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up.
I'm gonna spark her out, mate. No, I didn't mean that.
We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit.
I actually want to... No, it's such like I'm elite compared to you. It's like...
She's putting every boy into a box that he's a fucking psychopath.
Mate, no, I've heard this before as well, though. Like, where, before, I said to a female, oh, do you want to come to this evening that was... Okay. Not
sex pie. That's exactly what you're talking about.
I can imagine her saying no to that. It's quite reasonable.
Why did she say no?
No, look. Let me clear this.
Creepy Weller strikes again.
You creep.
Girlfriend, listen. No, Jay. Always have to take it too far.
Oh, right now, that's my brother.
No, basically, what am I going about? Oh yeah, no, it wasn't a fucking shaggers party.
No one said it was.
No, it was basically just like I invited an individual round. But, oh yeah, maybe come to this thing. It was like a casual thing, and it was like, no, you've got to take me out to do this. It's like she's got a pre-planned agenda that a boy that she would give the time of day needs to fulfill, and it's like, mate, everyone's different. It's like, it's like. You have to be like this, you have to be like that, you have to be like that. It's a form of discrimination and actually quite an entitlement. Mate, you're a human, I'm a human. Why are you making this big deal pre-planned bollocks? It ruins the organicity, organicness.
Oh, science.
Yeah. Trans bronze. No, not trans. No, wait. No. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking the whole thing. No, listen to me. No.
Listen me. You actually went forward just then.
But yeah, basically what I'm saying is that really winds me up. And I think either way, boys or girls or anyone, saying that they, people need to be a certain way and do certain things in order to fuck off. You're going to be unhappy.
The thing is there is such thing as a bad date, bad activities to do a date.
Bad attitude. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean I think a bad first date is going to the cinema because you can't talk.
Yeah, but imagine if these are cinema buddies that loves the cinema.
Yeah. So
we can't talk on behalf of anyone. It's like the same as tattoos. It's like, saying, but when you're old and wrinkly, they're going to look awful. And some people look down on people with tattoos. Yeah, but everyone's different. Why can't we all just accept each other for who they are?
But if you don't know someone, go into an event where you can't speak to each other.
Crap.
It's probably not the most ideal first sitting for two individuals to get to know each other. So but I obviously disagree with her saying you have to take me for dinner. I want to see how you hold your chopsticks or some shit
that is wanky. But as in, if you boys were to take birds on first dates, because now Malfoy, you're gonna have to do this.
Well, no, obviously my mate was asking where would you take someone?
Yeah, what is your first date?
Yeah, Malfoy, what would you say?
I cannot wrap my head around that. Eventually, in my life this year, at some point, I will have to go on a date.
But this is the thing, mate. I never went on. When I was in Shaggers McGee land. I didn't go on fucking dates. You've got to realise what your niche is, but I'll give you some tips. I'm joking.
I'm joking. I haven't got over the fact that I am now technically single. It doesn't wrap... my brain can't...
how weird is this for you lot,
right?
No,
it's actually really upsetting.
No, it's not. No. What is funny is that, Joe Weller now has the girlfriend, and Malfoy is single, and it's the new Wayne Lineker.
Gonna be alone for the rest of my life.
No, but
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just destined to be alone.
Mate, no, but this is all the stuff I was saying, wasn't it?
Look, I'm sitting, by the way.
Yeah.
It does make you feel like that, though.
Very closed book.
Nah.
So, like, obviously, my mate who was asking, like, what would you do?
Mate, basically, I think it's down to realising where do you flourish? Where do you enjoy yourself most? If it's on a first date at a table, like this female a minute ago was saying that you have to do, if you feel uncomfortable there, don't put yourself in that position because that's not going to showcase you in the best of your ability. Yeah, do it something that's
competitive.
Like crazy golf.
Great.
Wait, that is that. I'm not gonna lie
That'd
here.
probably be the one.
As first dates go, crazy golf is a really.
Oh, it's
good
banner,
fucking shout.
especially when you like can rub it in because you smashed them.
What?
Nah, because
Because
you
obviously
beat 'em.
I'm very competitive, so inevitably that would happen.
Would you get angry at them if they like beat you? You'd be a fucking cunt.
Come on,
Oh,
leave me alone. Why are you even here?
Because like, what about things like Tinder and
That honestly sounds like the worst thing.
like Snapchat sex? Get your knob out. It's quality. No, I'm joking. It's not, I'm joking. Like, I've actually never done it. I love my girlfriend, and I actually. Boy,
He's rubbing it.
wait, you're gonna have Snapchat sex? You used to have Snapchat sex. You used to wank yourself off to your ex-girlfriend. No, fuck. Why are you? Oh, fuck. Wait, what happened?
Don't worry.
Did you spaff on the camera once? So it was like you were landing on her face. Oh shit!
Just change the subject. Talk about anything.
Oh shit! Wait, really? Wait, but is there something I don't know here? No,
Did you know everything?
oh shit! Oh shit! No, I'm really fucked. Oh, so yeah. This is horrendous.
Scarred for the rest of
Basically, no, you've just got to become a fucker now. A big motherfucker.
Is this going to happen to me? You know what, you and Stallard were incapable of talking to a female human being.
Yeah, but then you get the ball rolled. No, mate, because now look where the
It's
place.
too soon. Like I can't think about anything.
Mate, 100%. No, right now, that's the thing. At your own pace, don't ever feel like the pressure to do anything that you're not ready for. Like genuinely.
The only thing I
but
wanna
you
do,
will when you first start uncovering, and you're gonna elevate from this, buddy pal, mate. You will. You'll look back and go, "Fuck me, I've actually come so far." And trust me, daddy.
My brother.
one thing I will say, right? I was gonna say this downstairs, but I wanted to save it for the pod.
Snapchat.
Oh wait,
no.
I saw we had so much downstairs that we were saving for the pod.
Yeah, we said it all. I don't know. Let him talk.
So, you've obviously only slept with 2 females.
Has he? I thought it was just the one.
What you do? Way more than that. What is this? Who's this guy?
All right, so
It's only twice you fucking dummy.
you, for all you know, right? The sex.
Just wanted to say that.
No, I didn't.
I mean, rub it
Right.
in every...
How many birds want to shag Theo?
No, but for you, right? For you, the best ever sex is what you've already had, and you can
Wait.
like that is
So it's going... So let me get this straight. It's going...
Never gonna be better, mate.
No, I'm saying right now.
It goes all down here from here, mate.
That's not what I'm saying.
Could it get any longer?
Why? What are you trying to
I literally talked about hitting rock
I'm not
bottom.
saying that.
I shat myself.
No,
Why do you keep saying that, Theo?
I'm saying.
I didn't shit myself. I did.
I'm saying that the best you've ever had is what you've had. So, for all you know, you could only be at you could have only had 25% good sex. So you might go out there and be like, "Oh, this is what it actually feels like."
Yeah, it might be better.
It was a good thing I was trying to say. I was saying, think of the.
I'm going to embarrass myself for 2-second Baker.
Yeah,
What do you mean 2 seconds? No, that's better than not being able to get it up at all.
Will that happen?
No, it's
That
embarrassing.
will happen. That will. No, I'm joking. It is awful. But it won't happen to you though. What you're doing, spunking quickly, mate. If it's 2 seconds of enjoyment for both parties,
It's not for both parties, though, is it?
You know. I mean, sometimes
How do you...
You apologise. You apologise.
you don't say I'm sorry. You sort of go.
Just start crying.
No, you have to firm
Don't
it.
cry. Don't.
Obviously with
Use your tears as lube to wake with. Nope.
So obviously the depression that I'm currently got, when does that stop?
Well, it's different for everyone.
Yeah, mate. Basically, on an actual
When am
level.
I going to be happy again?
On a level, on a real one. So what right now, probably your serotonin levels aren't right. So it's just categorically, it's going to take a while for your whole entire being to readjust to this new, because it is a new life. Like you've broken through into a new life here, and it's almost like you're having to your whole entire being's having to readjust, and that takes time. Time is the biggest healer. It's the best healer, and that is what. And honestly, you can't expect it to be overnight. Just like I haven't been able to expect me to not be fat overnight. No one mentioned about being tummy. No,
I've gone for 3 runs. I've gone for guys.
No, yeah, basically, like
3 runs.
it's like anything that's huge, like this, like getting in shape, like a new lifestyle, a new life takes time.
It's a cloud.
But yeah, and it will get to a point where maybe, you know, like, I'm bored of this cloud now. I'm ready to fucking, you know what I mean? Everyone is different, but trust the process, brother.
My brother. Thank you, my brother. Obviously, with the new Garmin, I'm now going to get into, I'm triathlon bacon now.
Well, you're not Apple Watch?
Up to the levels.
Oh, what?
Is that up in the levels?
Oh, Star Trek system.
No, but that's like,
If you're into like,
it's like buying an
health,
Android.
Mate, if you're into sport and health and like actually wanting to improve yourself as a human, obviously you go.
What
for
does it do
Garmin.
different though? Like, come on, sell it
Shit
to me,
yourself the other
brother.
week.
I got
You shut yourself.
heart rate monitors. It's basically a triathlon watch. Like you got very in-depth stats that you don't get on the Apple Watch. And obviously now I'm going to be a triathlon. I really want like a My Protein or like a.
You're gonna be a triathlon.
I'm doing a triathlon. I want like a My Protein or like a fitness company to come to me and be like, "You're a new guy.
Well, look,
pay me."
now's your chance. They've seen that you're really sad.
I'm gonna turn into a beast once my hand heals. I can actually start like. Oh, this. By the way, all of this happened when I was in a cast with a broken hand.
Oh, so you had a broken... Because that's the thing. There was like a series of things of like, what can possibly more go worse for Theo? You know, you had your injuries, you couldn't play football anymore, you then broke your hand. Oh, girlfriend. No, do you know what I mean? It was almost like...
Then we're having a CT scan for the surgery I'm getting.
What's a CT scan again?
3D imagery for the surgeon when he operates on my hip.
Well, why is that a bad thing?
Well, it just means that all the fitness I'm doing is pointless because I'm going to go get surgery very soon.
Oh, so...
It's been the worst year of my life, yeah.
But the most pivotal and the biggest growth system.
Yeah. And this is what I've said to you multiple times, right? That the amount of character building this is providing
mate.
for you.
No, honestly, like
this is
Brendan
going to
Rodgers,
change
Rick
your
Carrington.
life. This is actually, this moment, I think, there's going to come a point where you're going to look back at this moment in your life and be like, that was the point.
That was the moment.
It may be in 10, 20, 30 years. No, but it's like...
How many years?
No, but think about this, right? You could have gone like, oh, Baker... Like coasting, all very easy, all very good. But now you're going to go fucking Bakey. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to fucking, that now.
Baker?
It's a new level, a new fucking chapter. You are, you know, any more fucking classic things I can say? I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're there for a reason, it's true.
Yeah, no, the cliches in this, I'd say this is certainly one area where cliches are the most true things.
I did find peace with like reading and running.
Reading? What have you been reading?
I read 20 hours of book. Well,
20
just
hours
to do
of
anything.
book.
Who measures it like that?
Well,
They say like I've read like a book.
Well, yeah, when I say reading, like audible.
Oh, so you listen to a podcast, basically.
Yeah.
But still,
But mate, 20, it's just anything to distract life. Anything so I'm not left with my
Well, that's
own
the thing.
thoughts.
It's the escapism. Some people do loads and loads of bag. Some people do cat. Some people read books.
I actually have I'm actually loving reading books or listening to books.
Have you ever thought about going to the bag and the cat? No. It's like as an escapism.
I didn't do any.
No, but have you thought about it? Have you gone?
Yes,
know what?
I have.
And what stopped you?
Seeing some of my friends in the past, and I was like, why was that funny?
No.
Some of my friends in the past.
Wasn't it not really the past?
Isn't it the present?
Isn't it the right now?
No, as in seeing some of my friends, how they dealt with certain breakups. I was like, I don't want to be that.
I think there is two
Because
paths you can pick.
you learn a lot from other people around you. Basically, you see people go through struggles, and in my brain, I'm like, Theo, you could be there right now. It's probably great. It's probably a great time until you wake up and it's just
partying all the
worst
time,
of your life. Or what you could do is go for a 13k run and listen to David Goggins for 13 hours.
Well, I think the ultimate thing is the more like, bearing in mind your brain's very unstable and very like hit for six, so to say, like to be like the most healthy with it is probably going to benefit you most. So distracting yourself doing those things, the running, the exercise and all that is probably a much better idea than getting fucked on drinking alcohol.
Don't get me wrong,
and
I
whatever.
have gone out quite a lot, but I've balanced it with
Chatted to any birds? How does that feel?
Well, I can talk to them because they're my friends.
No, I had no confidence.
No, but it's not. It's different because these girls are like our friends. It's in our friendship group, so it's the actual like.
But this is like what we've always said, isn't it? Like, if you have a girlfriend, talking to girls is the easiest thing in the world because there's no like
end goal.
Yeah, there's no like motive there.
You're just chatting to another human.
As soon as you're single and you start talking to a girl, it's like it starts like ticking at the back of your brain. It's like maybe there could be something here, and then you start to fuck everything.
Now, guys, now, guys, listen to me. I have a sponsorship message for you. And this time, it's from Beer 52. You know, the people that give you free 8 beers.
Everyone loved it.
Mate.
Everyone
snapped it up last time. Basically, these boys, girls, whatever you want to call them, they are absolutely in love with the Wafflin Mafia audience. That they want to once again give you 8 free craft beers. Is that what they're called?
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice fancy beers. Kind of say they're actually so nice.
These are top of the range. One was called Buxton. Do you know what I mean? So basically, what they're saying, if you just cover the postage of $5.95, that's like 1 beer in a pub, basically. You using www.beer52.com/wafflin can get a free case of 8 beers that have been handpicked from, well, I think it was Belgium one time.
Yeah, I think they have like themes, don't they?
Yeah, mate, I can't stress how good of a deal this is. You're getting all these beers for $5.95. Like, you couldn't get that down your local supermarket.
I said on this advert last week, I got the golden ticket in mine.
Yeah.
So that's like an extra free case where I don't even have to pay delivery.
Man, I'm polishing them off a lot recently, and they are bloody good.
Exactly. So get involved. Free 8 beers for you. www.beer52.com/wafflin. You know the score. I can actually quickly say as well, it comes with a magazine and a snack.
Yeah, the snacks are elite.
And you can get alcohol free if you do want that. And you can pause or cancel your subscription anytime.
Oh, like the snacks.
Mate, basically, this is so versatile and just get involved, right? Anyways, on with the show. Well, this is going to be the thing now, guys. This is a reason to stay around. It's just that obviously we're going to learn from Theo Baker the big tips on how to go from like someone that doesn't know how to speak to girls. Because look, we get emailed in all the time. Like, how would you have the confidence to speak to a girl? What should you say? And vice versa with girls to boys, or boys to boys and girls to girls, or non-binaries to non-binaries. But where am I going with this?
What I'm saying.
What we can see is obviously in season 2, Theo come back and say, "Oh, boys, I figured it all out."
Season 2,
I hit
I'm
50
you and you're
over
me.
the summer. If you hit half a century over this.
Yeah, imagine if you shagged 50 birds. Are there any birds watching right now? Or anything?
What for?
Anything.
A pity shag.
Anyone.
That we were trying to get.
No, you won't. Oh, look, all the flies on the ceiling.
I saw that.
Oh my god!
God, that is horrendous.
Oh, close the windows, please.
Oh, that is scary. Oh,
So many.
fuck off.
So many. It's like a fucking jungle in here.
Oh, that's horrendous to
All
look
over
at.
the sign. Got
Oh,
any-
yeah, they are.
Guys,
Oh,
any-
my girlfriend would hate this. She
Anyone-
really
Oh,
hates
there's not. I think that's just dust.
Don't worry, I've got spray. Anyways,
bite me so I can feel something. Oh, mate, the whole hand, like, obviously with my broken hand, I've been meant to wear like a splint.
yeah.
I haven't been wearing it. I've just been using the broken
Yeah, but
hand
can't
so
you
I can,
just-
so I can feel.
What, so you use
Fuck up
it to
your
wank
hand?
with? Do you use tears to wank with? Because that has often been a thing that boys do.
No,
Do you?
it's not.
No, because didn't they say it once?
In the in-betweeners.
So it's just like, do you use
What
them?
are you talking about? What the fuck?
No one uses their tears for lube.
No, because you said about shitting yourself.
I did get to a point where I was like, shit, I've actually ran out of tears. Like, I woke up one day and I just couldn't cry anymore.
You've actually you've got a love song. Like, so you can make so many songs on this. Why don't you use it?
I'm going to be the next Olivia Rodrigo. No one keeps playing that
Who's
breakup song.
Olivia Rodrigo?
You don't know Olivia Rodrigo?
Who's it?
Who the fuck?
Biggest artist in the world right now.
Fucking...
Casa.
Oh, that one.
You know the song. Mate!
Mate, well, don't
Yeah,
play
but
it.
don't play it, we'll get demonetised.
No, how do you not know the song?
So, boys, we got anything else for this week? Obviously, the England squad's just been picked.
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard's been left out. I think that's a travesty. He's the only player we have in midfield that can score
Obviously.
goals. And I'm
You
just
said that earlier.
I can't believe it.
Buddy Money Mason.
Money Mason's obviously quality. and me
English
and
player
him like straight after the Champions League final.
Mate, you are such a
Right, so obviously I'm a massive Chelsea supporter. I don't support any other teams.
Brian.
You know, but I obviously, send my buddy Mace a little message, and he just instantly replies like he loves it, and I think that me and him are actually good buddies.
He was going to come on the podcast last year. Do you remember?
So yeah, so Mason Mount.
I was talking to him.
Wait, go on. So you sent him a message, and what did he do to the message?
He gave it a double tap.
He liked it.
No, but I was talking to him last year, and he was going to come on, but obviously due to certain reasons,
he got scared.
No, the opposite. He really wanted to come on.
But if we went, oi, Mason Mount, are you shagging birds? Like, what would we?
That is the biggest issue.
Could we say that?
Lads,
well, he is.
Is he Is he though?
Well,
what if he prefers Star Wars? Like, we don't know that. He might.
I had a Star Wars party this year.
Who threw that?
No, what I'm saying is the issue we have with booking potential celebrity guests.
Yeah.
So everyone just thinks we're a fucking bunch of virgins who talk about sex.
We're not virgins.
Yeah, we're the opposite.
Oh.
But do you know what I mean? It's like everyone's like, oh, don't want to get you on Wafflin. PR gone mad.
Well, yeah, it is a pretty much
but
like,
we can also have deep
actually the thing.
conversations, I think.
No, well, of course we can. We can do anything.
I think we've proven that today, that we can have very mature,
like you guys
sensible
watching, like how when your friends have like had breakups, like because everyone recommends their friends different things. Like so a lot of people are like, boom, we're going out on the town and we're getting a rebound.
I think that works when you're 18.
No, really.
I think it's different.
Like, let us know in the
let
us know in the comments. Like, what advice would you?
That's what it feels like.
Would you give to some like friend, or what advice have you been given from a breakup? Because it's very interesting to know how all of you would deal with it differently. Do you see what I'm saying to you right now?
And I think as well. let me make you like more normal here.
What?
You're acting a bit sus. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm some drunk.
You're drunk now. Oh yeah, how many bottles have you had?
Can I have another one?
Yeah, you were. Are you sure?
Drown the pain.
Drown the pain.
But I drunk it.
Yeah, but a lot of people do drown the pain out. But like, what if you just like? Because I remember like what I've done is I've gone, right, that's it. I'm gonna get in really good shape now and just show that I'm fucking the man.
Yeah, no.
No, it's from a breakup.
Oh,
I just want to get ripped now. And
I'm
just
sort
be
of like,
rude.
what sort of like,
Like a bee.
like a bee. I'm buzzing in between like going out and getting absolutely trolleyed,
Yeah.
but also not trolleyed. It's sort of like when it hits 3-4 a.m. I sort of sober up and sort of look after people. But then
3-4 a.m. Huh? Well, like that's quite late, isn't it? Like the night's over then.
Yeah, right. And then I'm sort of on the other end of like exercise, fitness, sort my knee out, get into the triathlon. So I think you can balance both, right?
And what has this made you like question your like sexuality at all? No way.
Well, you think I'm gay, don't you?
No one said you were gay. No, which is nothing wrong with being. But like, as in, because obviously right now you are obviously able to really just
explore.
No, yeah, like you.
Wait, hang on a sec. Is this coming from a point of fact that when you were single you did experiment?
I want to now reveal. No. But what I'm saying is, no. What I'm saying is that now you have an opportunity. There's so many fucking bugs in it. Wait, let me just put it. You guys talk. I'm just shut the windows. 2 seconds.
Oh, that camera's gone off.
Which one?
Behind you.
What?
My camera.
How?
How long's that been off for?
It can't be long because I literally looked a minute ago.
Literally just went off. Literally.
No,
I'm not gay.
Wait. So, sorry, we just had to restart the cameras just in case that was out of nowhere. Blowing into me. We've got so many bugs in it. Yeah, but it's in like that's what a lot of people may go through.
Very much into women.
How
what would you say your type is going to be from now? Like Tits McGee. You like a good bit of Tits McGee.
You do like tits. You've always loved tits.
I got that saying from you actually.
Tits McGee is so misogynistic.
Why? How is it? It's just like look.
That's a nickname. Is Tits McGee.
But like if you see like some girls might call a geezer biceps because he's got big arms.
No, it's biceps over there.
I mean, it's just like you wouldn't go up to them and be like, all right, tits. Like, because that would be rude. But like,
you wouldn't go. You're right, Tits, but like Tits McGee. No.
Like we have nicknames for loads of different people.
No, because everyone is a McGee. Like at the end of the day, like I call everyone McGee, and it just happens that. Look at these wankers talking about girls. I came on here not expecting to like sort of like talk about the last 2 weeks and not really go into detail. I'm glad. It had to get out there.
Has this been a good hour?
No,
for you?
because
Oh, we've still got more to go, boys. We've still got like 20 minutes. Yeah. Don't
No,
act like this episode's over.
It's one of them where like, yes, it's only been like 3 weeks, but I know like it's fully over and I need to start working on myself.
Did you have a moment of denial where it's like, no? Because a lot of people I've heard say to you, go, mate, just fucking, you need to block everyone to do with them on all social medias. You can't expose yourself to them until you're only causing yourself more damage. But I'm
going through the stages. I'm just going through the stages.
Because I'm not going to lie, I know from my past breakups that one of the best things that happened, well, fortunately, my ex blocked me. So then I wasn't able to see her. But then in hindsight, I was like, looking back now, I'm like, yeah, that was actually the best thing that could have happened, because then you can't be curious. You can't go and look. There's no physical way of finding out what is happening, because you're always going to be sort of in that sort of inquisitive mode where you just want to know exactly what that person is doing.
It's not mental how, like, look, you know it's going to cause you damage, like, and you know you're not going to, whatever you're going to see, it's not going to bring any goodness, but why are we so interested to know what they're doing? Why?
Because you spent 7 years of your life with them, and every day you would text them and...
Yeah, I know.
And wait, I actually had
some people after like a 6-month relationship would do that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Because it's like 100%, your like 7-year thing, but just, you see, it's why, like, why?
People find it hard to let go, I think.
You think?
Yeah, I think it is to do.
And I definitely think I was in denial. I think I was in denial, wasn't I? You sounded like I was.
This is a thought that I had earlier, right?
Yeah.
And it's like maybe a deep question. Would you rather live like a perfect life that seems perfect to you, but everyone else knows it isn't, if that makes sense? Or would you rather just know and not necessarily have that perfect life, but know that what everything is? Does that make sense?
Wait, no, I don't know. Wait, what?
It's so deep, man.
I don't know how to explain it.
You're
Like,
just making the old rain.
like, so let's say, for example, like everything seems perfect to you, but it actually isn't.
So basically, it is in your enjoyment of life. It's a perfect life, but basically, is it like, would you rather it seem like you're having a good life, but you're not, or have a good life and it seem like you're not?
Yeah, but not even. Yeah, I guess so.
I'd rather actually have a good life. Like, mate, that's another blessing from the hate. Like, a lot of people, well, as a cunt, well, as this, whatever. I mean, okay. As long as I've now learned, if I'm enjoying my life, that's the number one. And I think. Just trying. Well, that's what it is. You have to be when you.
But as in, like, you're putting yourself first. Do you mean?
Or is it like, no? That's the number one thing. As in, like, if I'm having a good life and enjoying myself, then everyone can have their opinions.
Yeah.
But like, as in, like, but yeah.
No, I get what you're saying.
Pretty well.
Didn't we talk about the England squad and then just?
It's quite hard. Like, I've been in a relationship for so long. I'm just known as Theo and whatever.
Yeah.
The relationship guy.
When people I hate telling people, and like people have to find. I'd rather people tell people.
Like, it's a huge thing. It is literally like,
I'm just known like when I started YouTube, like it's been my life.
Yeah, no, it has. It's been
my majority of my adult life.
It's part of your character.
All of your adult life.
Yeah, it's a character, it's a brand.
Yeah, mate, it is huge. It is massive. That's the thing. When something as monumental as that can't be underestimated, and that's why it's like, it's no surprise that it feels the way it does. But
it ended well.
It's life. It is. That's the thing. It is life. It ended well.
Ended very well, yeah. So that's all that matters.
Wait, is that sarcastic? What?
No, it did end well. It did end well. So that's all that matters. So we can move on with our lives. And I will be back to normal next week.
And mate, here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. What we said the whole way through. Like, you're closing one chapter, opening another. With another cliche.
Come season 2, mate, I'm going to be Weller. Weller's going to be me.
I swear to God, season 2, right? You're going to look back at this episode and be like...
That fucking sad little virgin.
You're going to be like, my life is class now. Like, it's actually class.
Like, it's mad how it seems like bad feelings can feel so permanent, can't they? Like, and you probably feel like, how... No, but it's so jokes because
No, what it is that when you're on your own, it's just like severe depression.
Yeah.
And then like every time you go out, you're like sort of just like, ha ha, like the smile. You know that meme with like the smile
Yeah.
and the sound.
Yeah.
But I actually am having, like, I've had a good time like over the weekend.
Well, yeah. No, it's mental how to make trust. Like, you think in like 2 years' time you're still going to feel like this. Like, think about it, mate. No.
Huh?
No, mate. Like,
but eventually those good times will be actual good times.
What good times?
No,
Like the weekend I've had, this been good. Like,
but that still is a good time. Like, that's what you need. Like, there is periods there where you're actually genuinely having fun. But right now, the only thing that you're thinking about and that you can look back on is, like, the feelings that you're feeling. But in that moment, I guarantee you're having a good time and it was a good night.
The maddest thing as well is just like, we're just having this conversation as boys. But there's also just like 100,000 people watching and looking into my personal
200.
50. A million?
It's just like...
Mate, imagine doing this chat in front of an audience.
It's just like a personal life. And like, but because of how I grew up, like, I thought it was forever. It never crossed my mind.
Well, this is the one thing, and I am going to ask, like, what are you going to do about the tattoo that says her name on your bum?
What tattoo?
Mate, I've got a picture of it so we can overlay it if you need
Tom,
proof.
overlay the tattoo right now. No. Okay, don't.
There is no photo or tattoo, lads.
Yeah, there is.
No, I'm gonna go get a football soon.
Wait, so you're going to cover it with a football? Because, guys, comment down below now.
It was a
this is good.
What should Theo cover up the name of
I wasn't in
her with? Should it be a football? Should it be the Wafflin logo?
Yeah. Get the Wafflin logo.
What about something to represent me, like a hospital?
No, a picture of us three, just like
stretcher.
Some painkillers. Huh? That was a bit deep. Sorry.
No, but that's actually good. They're going to comment some really nice ideas. You're going to get
obviously,
something new painted on your
all
arse.
hypothetical though, obviously, because I don't have that tattoo.
Wait, what? Are we going to pretend like you don't?
Yes.
Why?
I don't have it.
No, but why would you want to pretend?
Everyone knows you have it.
Like, we've established that you have it. We've said it in a previous episode and shown pictures of it.
I didn't go Santi.
We did a whole video. Remember one on my main channel years ago and showed it?
Prove it.
Oh, I could get it up now. I could get it up if you want.
No, obviously we're bantering. Come on, next Trent Alexander-Arnold or something, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Mate, I had to get old tattoo removed. It's like, you could go that to them. Like, I could get the lasering people involved.
That'd be nice to sit on.
What, your arse? That'll be alright. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, wait, and your little thing, how long would that take?
Little cock.
That's the other thing.
We got small cock now.
Have I got a small cock?
Oh, now you've got the fear
What?
about whether your cock is because...
Is it a good length?
What, is that the reason for the breakup?
No.
Small cock? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's dead better.
I said don't tell him. I'm kidding. Kidding. But do I have a small cock?
I don't know, buddy. How would we know?
Stanard will know.
What?
Stanard will.
Stanard's coming on the show. Stanard is on for the last...
What, is he confirmed?
I'll make him confirm. We'll get a nice boozy piss up, have a nice cry.
No. Well, we can if you want to. But we don't have to plan to cry. We cry when we want to.
Yeah, we cry when we want to.
I don't know if you've done this before, but like I started actually listening to song lyrics.
Wait, can I ask what songs? Robbie Williams or like, wait, what was it?
Nah, obviously like Bruno Mars. No, there was one song that
I want to be a billionaire.
No, there was one song that came on the car. I was driving in the car and it came on.
How did it go? Could you like sing it for a bit? No, go on.
It's High by the Lighthouse Family.
Go on.
I can't
I don't
remember.
know
is
how
this
that
the one
goes.
that you kept crying to?
No. Mate, it was so bad. I was like driving on the motorway, so I just couldn't stop.
Put the window wipers off, it was in his eyes.
And then the next day I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna play this song and I'm gonna be a man.
No, what do you mean be a man?
No, it's lies, all lies. I didn't say that at all. I'm just pretending. I said, fuck this, I'm gonna listen to the song and I'm gonna make this song a positive thing. And I just instantly burst into song again.
Should we play it now?
No, because it's like gone off again.
Oh fuck, why has it gone off?
Again,
What the
again.
fuck? Wait 1 second, guys.
Wait, ready?
Well, if you've ever
we are gonna be.
if you've ever needed a reason to listen to us on audio, only audio listeners will hear that.
Oh, I could play the whole song.
No, surely
YouTube get demonetized YouTube, but we can put it on Spotify.
We can just try it.
Oi,
like,
so what? I thought it was a nursery rhyme.
the song goes together, you and me, gonna be forever. Anyways, can we cut the depression stuff? Because I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
No, but
No, I am actually
weirdly
really
though,
happy, lads.
should we we could use this episode as
Pain in my eyes.
think how much we've actually laughed this episode.
Yeah, we actually have laughed. I'm actually all right.
Okay.
Like, deep down.
Very good.
I'm a strong man.
Moving forward with Wafflin though, like, what do we do, boys? Because
We've only got 2 episodes left.
But it, I read these questions that people are sending in, but even for like the series 2, like we've actually used up every question I think there is under the sun. That's that's entertaining.
In terms of also our style as well.
Got a spare room in my flat. See if you want to make a London office.
What? No, this is Wafflin's studio.
Okay, just
Why would we make a London office?
easy to get guests.
You should have seen the graph that we did
Trust
for this
me,
room.
I put some hard work into this room.
But should we just wrap it there?
I think it's been nice.
So let me get this straight. This episode was not meant to be about me, and the entire fucking thing has been like...
Oh, me and Joe said before you walked in, please hope that Theo carries the show.
Please hope Theo cries for the views.
No.
Last time I cried for the views, I got ruined. It was an actual meme. I got memed on TikTok. Like, bullied.
That's horrible. That's nasty. Don't do
Baker
that.
opens up. Fucking virgin. Great.
Well, I think you've handled yourself very well.
Yeah, admirable.
Thanks, lads.
I hope you don't feel like you were made to do
No,
or say
I
anything
know,
you didn't want to.
Deep,
His
fuck
camera's
the
gone.
camera.
Fuck his
Oh.
camera.
deep down, I'm like, realistically, like, you couldn't just beat around the bush. I think we have such a connection with the audience where, like, they deserve to know where the fuck I was and what's going on in my life.
Are we going to see you back on YouTube? Your YouTube? Because we saw people at the beach and they said, "Oh mate, I love Eto's excellence."
It's like, you're lying because I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, but he's probably waiting for the next episode.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to kill off your
Yeah, but
cash
FIFA
cow.
22 will bring it back. I think what I'm going to do is just focus on maybe, like, myself and just, like, get back to riding the bike. I need my hand to fucking heal because it's still just broken. Yeah. But the plan is upload the Trent video, upload maybe a season recap of Garden because I scored a free kick, haven't uploaded that yet, and then make a really cool triathlon video. And Wafflin's ending. So literally I got fucking nothing.
Hey, we got the pay-per-view. That is going to happen.
Got the Euros.
And the Euros.
The pay-per-view.
And we're going to get fucking high for one of those.
Well,
Yes.
on that note, guys, we hope you've enjoyed. This has been quite a revolutionary and, well, historic moment. We hope you've enjoyed we hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like rating. Subscribe if you are new. And remember, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whoever provides your podcast.
But mainly Spotify.
Ah.
They pay the money.
Thank you for the messages as well.
And we are all enjoying life. We shall see you very soon. From us, your friends. See you very soon again. Bye.